Good morning, guys. Welcome. I am so excited to be bringing you cardio yoga here at Greensboro Downtown Yoga. I'm Summer, and welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button and the little tiny bell next to it so you always know when we add new content or go live on the site. So cardio yoga is considered the next dimension of fitness. It's a cardio-inducing, heart-pumping workout that's going to allow you the opportunity to explore your emotions through some really great functional and yoga-inspired movements. It might feel a little bit different than your traditional yoga class because we are going to be moving in a consistent and coherent way throughout the entire class, but it's also going to be a fun journey through our emotions. So I'm really, really excited to bring it to you today and to get our body working in a way that might be new and different for you. There's lots of things that are super fun about this class, as well as a little bit different. Some of those include the fact that we're going to work on our feet. We're going to work through some great spinal mobility that's a little bit flowy. And then we are going to spend about 25 minutes doing heart-inducing cardio segments. I'm wearing my heart rate monitor, and I will share with you after class on social my stats. If you have one too, throw it on and let's see and compare how today's experience is for you. All right, we're going to get started on our mat in a child's pose position. So start at the back of your mat. Knees are wide and your hands reach forward. Just allow your forehead to relax on the ground. Rock your head side to side. Feel your skin touch the mat. Embrace the feel. Today, we're going to go on an experience of finding our joy and letting go of those things that hold us back. In your mind's eye, see a person, place, experience that makes your heart sing. Stay in child's pose as you see that. Find that joy. See it. See around you everything that lightens up. Smell the smells. Hear the sounds. Your joy might be different than my joy, and that's the fun of this experience. Throughout class, when I ask you and encourage you to find your joy and see it, this right here is what I want you to find. Breathe it in. Take a big, deep inhale. Fill your ribs as you exhale. Relax. Today, as we exhale, we'll let go of obstacles. No, it's a really crazy time in our world right now. And it can become so easy to get caught up in the negative obstacles that is thrown at us. And let go of seeing our joy. As you are here, today we're going to use the opportunity to just breathe away what holds us back. Use this as your emotional roller coaster of finding the joy and letting go of that opposition. Take one more breath in of joy. Exhale out opposition. Make your way to the back of your mat. Tuck your toes under. This is the first chance today to see your feet, to look at them as these lovely foundations. Look down and see if all 10 toes are touching the mat. Kind of roll your ankles around. So you make this little circle both directions. Just starting to get some movement into your feet. Your feet are the most concentrated area of bones, joints, ligaments, and muscles than any other major part of your body. So in each foot, it is such a valuable place. But when was the last time you allowed the movement to come from it, right? Look down at your feet. Say, thank you, feet. Lift your hips. Roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time until you are standing. Take a moment right here. Just lengthen your arms to the sky. Exhale your hands to heart center. Feel your feet as your foundation. Look down and lift all 10 toes off the ground. Then place all 10 toes back on the ground. Let's do that again. Just lift and lower. So as our toes come off the ground, we find space between each one. Do that a couple more times. If you're not used to moving your feet like this, it could be like, ooh, this is kind of difficult, right? Hold your toes up. Now find space between each other. Touch just your pinky toe down and lift it up. Just your pinky toe. For me, it sometimes helps to let my hands do it as well, so I can start to get that connection. Or if you want, bring your hands behind your back. Let's do just our big toe. Start to notice, are you feeling tension into your feet? It's quite possible. Put big toe down, put little toe down. Big toe, little toe. When we think about opposition and things that hold us back, sometimes it's feeling tension, right? Sometimes those negative emotions get brought in by that tension and that opposition. Let's hold all 10 toes up. Go little toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, big toe. And then do that up. So I want it to be like you're playing the piano. And you just kind of move at your breathing pattern, at your own pace. Let's do big toe. When I first started taking this class with Stacey, I would get really frustrated with this because I have 2 toes on this foot that just will not move together. And I kept going to class, and I'm like, why can I not get these to separate? And one day I had this aha moment. I had broken those 2 toes a couple years ago. And I was like, oh, they just never recovered themselves. Let's lift or place all 10 toes on the ground. You might have something like that too. Let's pull up. So we're gonna call this right here. I want you to pull up into your arch. So you get this lift. We're gonna call that domine or your smart toes today. When we're doing some balance moves, this is gonna become really important. So I want you to get that whoop. Now place your hands together behind your back and lift one heel, then the other. Just kind of alternate heel lifts. With your hands behind your back, we're gonna get this great stretch across the front of our chest. Notice I just start to kind of roll. I'm going to turn to see you for a second. I start to just kind of roll across this spot called the landing pad of our foot. And it just has this kind of nice feel. Again, if you're not used to warming up and doing things with your feet, they might be cramping a little bit. Embrace that. Let go of your judgment of it and just know that that's the fun of this experience of doing things that might be a little new. Let's do 2 more. Hold yourself in place. Take a big deep inhale, lift and look to the sky. Exhale your hands to heart center. Find that spot where all 10 toes are pressed into the ground. Feel that foundation under you. And for just a moment, with your eyes shut, see again your space of joy. Big deep inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale your hands, heart center as you forward fold over. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, lift your heels and come down into a tiny ball. Lower your heels, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Feel the freedom as you roll. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, this is your sun salutation today. Inhale, with energy, find the flat back. Exhale, fold, find small ball. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, find mountain. Let's do 2 more. Ground yourself as you lift. Exhale, use your strong center as you fold. Inhale, find flat back. Exhale, fold, lift your heels, bend your knees. If this is not a comfortable place for you, if your knees just don't like small ball, stay higher when we go there, okay? Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, small ball. Inhale, lift your hips, rise to the sky. Bring your fingertips behind your ears. Hold this position right here for me. Just find this tall, standing place where you push your fingers into your head. You open your chest tall. Big, deep inhale. Now, reach to the side. You're going to go side to side. You're feeling this side bend. I'm turning so you can see this. Notice how I just bend, right? It feels so nice. Lengthen. Now stay just to the right side, right? And lift, right? And lift. Push those elbows back. So you're in this great big power pose. You find your joy through finding your power, right? 1 more. Hold right here. Now flat back as you go around. Come back up, stand tall. You go to the side, you bend slightly in the knees. Your back is long, and you come up. Lengthen, round. Now this might be your first time ever doing cardio yoga. And if this is enough on your body, then please stay right here. Or you can choose to make it a little bit faster, where you get just a little bit more bend into your knees. You start to use your breath to really fly you around. Let's do 1 more. Come back to center, hold. Ooh, find your eyes. You might feel a little busy. Lift your arms high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, lift your arms. Fingertips come back behind your ears. Open your chest. Lean to the left. And lift. You're getting this really great length into your side body. Now, let's go all the way. Make that little sweep. Come center and around. Notice here, it's that long, flat back. But if you want, you make it a little bit faster. Use your breath to move you. One more. Find center. Ooh, find that place where you might be spinning a little. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands, heart, center. Big, deep inhale. Look to the sky as you press your hips forward just a little bit. Exhale, you're going to swing over. Look up to the sky. Push the hips forward. Exhale, swing. It's like you are wind behind you and it pushes your hips forward and then you swing and let go. One more. Exhale. Come back to center. Find your power position. Hold right here. Big deep inhale. Lift your arms to the sky. Exhale. Your hands come to your thighs. Look into your belly. Exhale. Look to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Reach in. And look. So we're finding this movement into your spine. Each time. Be that cat filled with joy. One more time. Roll yourself up. Big inhale. Hands come back behind your head. One more time. I want us to find this great link to the sky. This push back. Exhale. Swing over. Imagine you are a kid. Just having fun. Letting go of things that don't serve us. Bringing in joy. Last time. Stay tall. Hands behind head. Power. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as your hands come to your thighs. Look into your belly. Look up to the sky. Now, take those arms. You're going to reach. You're going to lift and pull. Pull in and round. So it's this whoop and in. So you get this arch and this pull. 2 more. Hopefully you're starting to feel heat generating through your body. Let's come down onto the forward fold. Find this place right here. Your fingers are going to tent. Now, if you have really tight hamstrings and you need to bend your knees a lot for this, please do. Your other option is to please bring your hands onto your thighs or your shins. Do what feels good for you. You're going to lift your heels off the ground and lift. So you're getting this little lift of your heels. Each time you find that landing pad on your foot. Lift and lower. So one more. Now, stay on top of your toes. Walk your hands out to a plank position. I'm coming down for a second. You're going to make this little heart with your fingers. We call this the heart-to-heart plank in cardio yoga. Maybe you're on a plank on your knees, and that is perfectly fine. Or you're right here. You push your hands into the mat. Your abdominal muscles are braced. Squeeze your butt and just look at your heart on the floor and align your thumping heart over top of it. Big deep inhale. Exhale as you walk yourself back. Circle and twist your wrist. Find that kind of shake out. Place your hands back on the floor. This time lift your toes and down. Lift and lower. Feel that space between your toes. Lift and lower. Hold up. Now lower your feet, walk back out. Second of 3 planks. Line your thumping heart over your heart on the ground. option this time. Take your hands and place one hand on your heart. Take the heart from the floor, lift up your joy and put it into your actual heart. You see it, you scoop it up, and you find that way to give it to yourself. Hold plank, big deep inhale. Exhale, walk back. When we give ourselves that joy, it's such a new opportunity. It's a way that we say, it's all right to be happy. Bring your feet so you lift your toes, then your heels. Toes, then heels. And I think right now, especially in this COVID-19 era time, we have a hard time allowing ourselves to be happy. We find ourselves negative and letting that social media or different things pressure us. Walk yourself out. So one more chance right here to find that heart, to align it, to dig in and place that heart. Now, if you really, really want to embrace the joy, lower your thumping heart to the heart on the ground and then push back up. Let's gather it, put it into our heart. Let's lower and find that thumping heart. Can you do that one more time? Maybe or maybe not. Maybe just stay in plank. And that's beautiful. Embrace the joy. Push. Walk yourself back. Circle and twist those wrists. Roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time until you are standing. Big deep inhale. As you exhale, step yourself to kind of the middle portion of your mat. I hope you are warm now and that there is blood flowing through that body, yeah? Now take a big deep inhale. As you exhale, sit your weight down into your legs right here. Then stand up. Inhale, exhale. So we're getting this first bit of dynamic, functional movement. Okay, it's not the first bit. We've been doing it, but it has some speed and energy to it. We find this place where we sit our weight back, hips come forward. Do you notice how I'm pushing my hands out to the side? Getting that little bit of chest lift. Start to use your breath. Let's do one more. Now stand tall. Step your right foot forward and then back. Step forward and back. So I'm doing just this little step and step back. Start to lean onto my front leg. This is called our functional lunge. I'm going to turn to face you for a moment. Do you notice how my back foot is turned out and my knee is going towards that side wall? Versus a traditional lunge, right, where both knees are forward. If you think about it, this is how you do things like floating, right? Let's try to get a little bit lower with it. And up, down, and rise, and up. As you go down, push into that foot to stand back up. You're looking forward with intention. Maybe in your eyes, you see your place of joy. Now, you're going to take your foot, tap it to the inside of your leg. Tap. Tap. Right? Hold. Now stay right here. Hold. Hold. Hands heart center. Realign your foot on the floor that was turned out. Step your foot to the side of the mat and rise. Step and lift. Down. So now we're tapping the inside of your leg. We're going to find a spot on your leg, and every single time you aim to touch that exact same spot. Hold this next one. Hold, hold, hold. Yeah, fun, right? Step your foot down so it's right beside the other one, then step out to the side. Step in, step out. Now, how low you go, that's your choice. I'd like you to go as low as you can. Notice how right here, I'm pushing off my legs. My arms come straight. You're getting just a little bit of arm work in this sneaky little way, right? Now, you have the choice. You can stay right here, or you can change this to a little jump. I'm gonna stay right here. For those who don't know me, I don't jump anymore. I have 3 cadaver ligaments and a pin in my left ankle. It doesn't like it. One more, stay wide, stay wide. Squat, look over your right shoulder. Squat, look over your left. Now just to the right side, and tall. Now stay low. And up. Take your right hand, reach to your left foot. Come on, down and up, down and up. Notice I'm getting now a full rotation into my back. Looking over that shoulder. We want today to think about picking up our joy, right? Pick it up. Can you share it with somebody? Share it with that person behind you by giving a little throw. 2 more. Come back to center squat, center, and rise. Now come in and out, one more time. Now I want you to come up to pelican. Hold pelican. That's what we're going to call this today. That knees forward. Big deep inhale as this foot steps behind you. You're going to step out wide. Now we're in this really wide position. Let's plie down, look to the sky. So I want those knees to go out over the center of your foot. Look to the sky. Look and see what it is that you are here for today. One more, stay low. Hold. Lift your right heel, lift your left heel. Lift, lift. Can you sink just a little lower into your legs? Bring your hands to heart center. Push your fingers into each other. Why? To give a little bit of energy into those hands. Just like our feet, we forget about our hands. You've got 4, 3, plie, down and up we go, down and rise. This right here is going to be our victory, our power pose for today. 2 more. Now lean forward into your back leg, into your front leg. So it's right leg, left leg. That's going to be important. So right, left. Be on the same side as me. Right, left. Otherwise, you're going to get a little confused as we kind of progress through this. So notice, this is called cougar lunge. I'm going to do it from the side for a moment. Long, flat back. I'm up on this thigh, right? I could start to go a little deeper and let my hands walk across the mat. But if I do that, my back has to stay flat. So if yours doesn't, stay at your leg. I actually kind of find it nicer up on my thigh. Now we're going to stay to our right side. Stay. Hold. You're going to go down and stand. Down and stand. So you're leaning into that back leg. Then you stand tall. Down. We're going to grab something off the floor. Down. Do that same rotation that we did earlier. Down. Now throw that joy behind you. Down and throw. Your abs are turned on and supporting you. Maybe you don't have to reach all the way to the ground to find your joy. Maybe you reach in front of you. Again, you do you, right? Yes. 2 more. Stay into your back lunge. Lunge and stand. Lunge. Now we're going to start to push off this back foot. Down and push. So as you do that, push and open your chest. Down. Can you start to reach? Down. Can you tap a foot to the inside? Remember that spot on your leg that you were finding earlier? Find it. This is called our crescendo. It is this big moment where you go, come to me. Use your breath. Let's hold this next one. Hold. Test it. Oh, do you fall? Hold. Hands come heart center. Find your pelican and then turn your foot out to tree. Press your hands away from you. Flip your palms, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands heart center. We push away. We gather and we bring it to our heart. See that opposition and say goodbye to it. Instead, I'm going to gather my joy and bring it to my heart. Goodbye. I will gather my joy. Push. Reach. And more push. Gather. Hands come to heart center. For one moment here, shut your eyes. Don't think about what your body's doing. See your joy. You might teeter-totter all over the place. That's okay. It's more about you seeing in your mind's eye that place that brings you happiness. As you open your eyes, turn your foot back to pelican. Reach your foot behind you and start to just tap your toe and your arms up and down. Up and down. So we have this long hinge from our hips, and like a big bird just flying in the wind. We hold our knee. We reach our arms forward. For those of you familiar with yoga, warrior 3, right? Bend into your front leg just a little bit more. Now bring your back foot in, tap and reach, tap and reach. Let's do that with a little bit of speed. Now maybe you want to tap the inside of your leg versus the floor. Your choice. Use balance or use speed to elevate that heart rate. Beautiful, guys. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold up. Lift your chest. Step to the side. Woo. Beautiful work right there. Hopefully you feel that energy that a little bit of cardio can bring to us. You're gonna tap and tap. Remember I said I don't jump. If you wanted to make this a little bit more jumpy, please do. You're gonna start to just rotate yourself around. So you're facing the front of the room again. 2 more. Now face the front, stand tall in the middle of your mat. Big deep inhale. Reframe your mind. Exhale, hands heart center. You're refocused. You're here. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, sit in the chair. Inhale, rise and sit. Lift and lower. What are we back into? We are back into our squats. Yep. I just faked you by telling you you were doing a chair. Let's do a couple more, just like this. Inhale. Now bring your hands onto your thighs, down, and up. Take your feet so they're about hip distance apart. Down. Squeeze that butt as you push it through. The whole time you're looking up to the horizon. Down and up. You squeeze your hips. 2 more. We're gonna move into that functional lunge. Left foot steps and back. Step. Notice that foot, that back leg starts to turn out again, right? You start to go just a little bit deeper. Down and up. I'm gonna encourage you to stay looking forward versus looking down at the ground. It takes trust in yourself that you're gonna land in that same spot, but it encourages us to look up in life, right? So many of us spend our days looking over cell phones, and we become so hunched, and it becomes natural for our head to be looking down. And that tricks our brain into thinking we're sad. Let's go deeper. Let's not trick our brain into thinking we're sad. Let's trick our brain into being powerful and joyous by looking up and squeezing our shoulder blades together. Tap your foot. Down. Tap. You're gonna notice I probably will fall on this side. Guess what? It's part of my story. Your story might involve something too. But that's okay. I find the joy. I find the pleasure. Hold this next one up. Hold. Hold. Hands come heart center. You rearrange that foot so it's forward. Big deep inhale. Step your foot down. Center and wide. Center, wide. Now, choices, right? Lift your heel on the foot that stayed planted, your right foot. Or add a jump. Remember, I don't jump, so your choice. I think what I love about this class is at the end, you'll see on my heart rate monitor that it doesn't matter that I didn't jump. I still reach high peaks. I can still find my place of work. 2 more. Keep your foot out wide, squat down and up. Right. Look over your right shoulder and tall, left shoulder. Let's all stay looking over your left shoulder, left and up, stay low, down and center, down and center. Great. Now take and grab something off the floor and pull it. This is your opposition. This is that thing that has been holding you back from going to your true place of joy. Throw it away. Throw it. Use your breath to say goodbye, opposition. Goodbye, that challenge. I embrace joy. I embrace happiness in a way that I can be me. 2 more. Come back to center. Let's squat and lift. Tap that left foot into the center. You're tapping, right? Squeeze your shoulders together. Now hold this next one up. Hold, hold. Step your feet out wide. Find that same wide position. Let's plie it down, reach up. So option this time, guys. If you want, let's speed it up just a little bit. Or maybe you're like, I really want that joy. Oh, that actually isn't pretty at this moment. And you reach for it, but I'm not going to push myself too far. You're saying, oh, come to me. Come, joy. I allow you to be part of my story and my life. Hold low. Hold. Your heart's pounding. Lift your right heel, your left heel. Chest is up. Hands come together. 2, lean to your left and right. Remember your choices. Can you be lower? Absolutely. You find your story that is right for you. You'll hear me say things like that a lot, like your story, my story. About 5 years ago, about 6 years ago actually, that became my mantra. That no one else knows what you're going through in life, right? It's just you. Only you know the full story. Only you have the power to change that story. But stay to your left leg. Hold and stand. Hold and stand. Right? And when you are willing to change that story, that's when joy fills your heart. Let's reach down and pull, down and pull. So maybe you say, I am done with that opposition that holds me back. Throw it down, throw it away. You are done with the stories that other people put on you, and you are ready to embrace your joy and your story. Let's stay to the back leg, lunge, and rise. And rise. Start to push off your foot. And push. Find that big moment of saying yes to seeing in your mind's eye what it is that makes you totally and abundantly happy. Let's tap the inside of your foot. And when you do that, you will feel this exhilaration through movement. Right? Find it. Let's hold it up. Hold, hold, test it. Be willing to fall. Because guess what? Even when we find joy, even when we are in charge of our story, there will be obstacles. There will be moments that you get thrown off. Gather yourself. Turn your foot out. Knee out. So you push those moments away. And you gather up your mind to say, I can do this. You push. You gather. You collect. Say it to yourself with breath. Push, gather, joy, stay center. Turn your foot in, shut your eyes. As you have embraced what joy means to you, with your eyes shut or open, you are that charge of your destiny. Open your eyes, lengthen your leg behind you, fold over long from your hip, lift your back leg, and now fly like a bird flying through the sky. Your foundation is your foot. Can you still find that dome and that cupping of your toes? Stay, hold, reach your arms forward, warrior 3. Big deep inhale. Exhale, tap your back foot in and reach. Tap and reach. I'll give it some speed. Breathe and reach. Remember, your foot could always touch your leg versus tapping the floor. It's you in this moment right now. Woo, I'm gonna keep tapping the floor. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, stand tall, big deep inhale. Step to the side and side. Maybe you start to find that reach. Or maybe you start to jump. Beautiful job, guys. Is your heart pounding, filled with joy? Let's start to turn to the front. Come back to center. Reach your arms high to the sky. Inhale. Bend your elbows. Exhale. Inhale high. We're not forward folding. Hands to chest. Gather yourself. Step to the front of your mat. Big deep inhale. Exhale, arch your back. Inhale, rise. Now we forward fold. Heart rate has come down just enough. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, small ball. Roll yourself up. As you do, your right leg lifts off the ground. We find this moment of balance. We lean forward just like we were, right? Slide your foot back as your arms lift. This is crescent. Front knee in line with your front ankle. Open up to warrior 2. As you sit low into your front leg, find your knee over the center of your foot. Big reach forward, so you slide out the side of your body, then you look to the sky. Come back forward as you inhale. Reach your back arm around. Find that crescent position again. Maybe your back knee wants to come to the floor for this. If you want more stretch, then strength. You're gonna grab your wrist and lean it over. For some reason, I have no idea why, that position hurts my knee if I go onto my knee. The only thing in life that hurts my knee. Come back to center. So I choose to be high. You're gonna take your left arm and look over your back shoulder. Reach high, inhale. Step your back foot in so you're in this low chair position. Rise up, big deep inhale. Exhale, in the arch. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, small ball. Roll yourself up. As you do, your left leg rises. Find your balance. Use your smart toes. Big deep inhale. Exhale, step back to crescent. Lift your chest. Inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Push out with those legs. Reach forward as you inhale. Exhale back. Shoulder away from ear as you are seeing your joy. Inhale, hands forward. Sweep your back arm around. Find this crescent. Grab your left wrist, link it to the side. Remember your back knee to be on the floor. Come back to center. Sweep your arm. Find this rotation. What's behind you is behind you. It's the story that has built your life, but it isn't the story you have to maintain. So see it. Say, I appreciate you, but you're not my destiny. Come forward, sit up. Rise up as you do. Grab the inside of your right foot. Lengthen tall. Now maybe this is where you want to stay. Or push your foot into your hand as you start to lean forward. You find this great arch in your back, this moment of happiness. Come back to center. Big inhale. Arch your back. Inhale. Exhale, your left hand grabs the inside of your left foot. So what I mean is that your foot and your thumb and your big toe are touching here. Or you choose quad stretch or dancer. To choose your own adventure, to choose your own path to joy. Maybe this position is not joyful to you, so don't do it. Big deep inhale. Arch your back. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, lift your heels. Sit low into your small ball. Stay here for a moment. It's a great chance to get water. Take your hands, step back to plank. Hold this plank position with your wrists right under your shoulders. Big deep inhale as your right foot steps to the outside of your right hand. Come back in. Left foot. Land softly. Toe ball heel. Toe ball heel. You should hear no noise. It should be this controlled movement. And a great inner thigh stretch. Step back to plank. Knees or toes push up down to the floor. Rise up, left foot. Come back, push up. Let's do that one more time each side. You find your speed. Maybe it's faster than mine. I like to really juice out that yumminess of the inner thigh stretch. Hold right here, big deep inhale. Exhale as your heels fall side to side. Keep your feet forward. So right side opens up to side plank. Maybe your side plank has a knee on the ground. Maybe your side plank has a leg to the sky. You find your place. Rotate back around to plank. Big deep inhale. Exhale as your right foot steps in between your hands. Your left foot turns out, and this should look like that tiny little functional lunge. Big deep inhale, you rock forward, and then you're gonna catch. So say you're down on the ground, and a little burst of wind throws you off balance. One more. Stay. Hands to the floor. Lengthen and rotate your back foot so it turns in. Hands are on your shins. Reach your left arm forward and then pull up. So it's down and pull. I'm going to turn so you guys can see this. Notice how I get this pull. I'm trying to get that rotation up my back. Feet are only about 12 inches or so apart. Hold this next one up. Hold. Find the rotation. Smart. Toe your feet. Hold. Come down. Bring your left hand onto your right arm. Reaches up. So for me, I'm really tight in my thoracic spine. So I have to be pretty high on my leg in order to get any rotation. Like if I was down here, you see how I just don't get anything? You might be as well. One more, hold. Reach down. Reach both arms forward. Forward fold. Roll yourself up. One vertebrae Reach your arms. You're making big circles. Step your back foot in so both toes are forward. Shut your eyes. Do this with any speed that you want. Maybe you do one arm at a time, but your eyes are shut. And with those eyes shut, you see that joy. Your arms are pushing away the opposition that's holding you back. One more. Bring your hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Look to the sky. Big, deep inhale. Exhale as you peel forward over your leg. Your arms reach to the ground. Theoretically in front of you. Are they going to touch? Probably not. Bring your hands to the small of your lower back. Roll yourself up. One vertebra at a time. Step your feet back together. Last sun salutation of the day. Big deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Find your small ball. Your last moment here, saying, I am here for me. Place your hands on the ground. Step back to plank. Hold plank. Rotate your feet side to side. Your hips are high. Your body is long. You are focused in this place. Keep your feet to the back, so to the left. Open yourself up. Side plank. Remember your option. Knee on the ground or leg lifted, or a combination of the two, right? You could have your knee down with your leg lifted. Lower your leg. Rotate yourself back forward. Find your plank. Big deep inhale. Exhale as your left foot. Oh my goodness, I went down there for a second. Left foot steps in between your hands. Your back foot turns out. Can you do this time? Down, shut your eyes. Ooh. Down. Push. It's like you are in the middle of the dark, right? Have you ever had to do things in your house in the middle of the night and you're like, I just don't want to open my eyes? This is that ninja place. Hold up. Hands come down. Rotate your back foot. Lift your hips. So find that place where you're about 12 inches or so away. Place your left hand onto your front shin and pull. Down and use your breath right here in these last few moments and minutes of class to be in the present. Your breath centers you. Hold this next one up. Hold. Reach down. Place your right hand on your left leg. Rotate. Remember this rotational triangle. You go as deep as you need to in that forward fold. Hold this one up. Hold. Release. Hold over your leg. One vertebrae at a time brings you back to the top. Lift your arms. Hands interlace together behind your back. Feel the proud chest. Lifting up to the sky. Fold over your leg. Long hinge as your arms reach back. Feel the expansion across your chest. Hands come to your lower back. Roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Step your feet together. Big deep inhale. Sit low in the chair. Hold chair position. Lower yourself down. Find that small ball. Sit your weight back onto your hips and sit tall. With your eyes shut, sit tall. Remember back to the very beginning, to that vision of joy that you saw. Embrace and notice how it might have changed through the journey. Through 1 hour, it might have become something new that still encompasses and brings you joy. Be proud of yourself for pushing away opposition, for letting go of that backstory, to embrace what is your now. That is joy. With your eyes shut, take your arms, give yourself this giant hug. Be proud of all that you did today and that you do every day. Knowing that there will be days that are troublesome, that finding our joy is difficult. But if we can use our breath to recenter us, and even in small ways, we can find our joy. One last big deep inhale. Exhale your hands to heart center. With extreme gratitude and thankfulness, I appreciate your time and being with me. Until next time, I'm Summer. Thank you. Just for those of you it was your first time doing cardio yoga, yay, congrats. It is a very different yoga experience practice, but it's one that should bring and fill you with that roller coaster of emotions like I mentioned. Hopefully you saw those moments of high and those moments of low. If you notice, I am in all black, and that is a part of the methodology of the program. Obviously, we are not here together. We are virtually seeing each other, but when we are all in the same room, all dressed in black, it becomes like a wave. We move with each other, just like I think a sports team has that same connection and that same bit of cohesion by dressing the same. That's our thoughts. So please, even if it's cardio yoga virtually, wear your black. Embrace the idea. And then show me your heart rate monitors. I'm going to take mine off right now so we can see a good average based on me not talking right here. And I will post that on Savvier Fitness. Please share yours. I'd love to see it. All right, guys, for real. Bye.